harder. Select 5 sources. Oh, look at that. Excellent. See how we go with this one, huh guys? Start recording. Alright, so sorry if you've been waiting for me. I decided to just keep going with the other reading before this one. I will re-upload it, but I was offline, so I just kept going with the reading rather than try and reconnect. It was good though, and you'll see in the future if you were not there for it anyway. So now we're going to go on with, as the title says, the business partners. Now we're going to use Intuit, and we'll use Aquarius again for Mew, and we will use Lightseers. Whoa, goodness, Lightseers for 2. Put that back up there. Okay, so I'll get into it out. 3 viewers, hi. Sorry about what happened with the reading before. Hope you guys haven't been just waiting for me all this time, but I just decided to keep going with the other one. But now we are on to this one. Stay tuned for my re-upload for the other one. Again, the chat isn't really behaving, but oh well, we'll keep going. Alright, so we are checking in for the month of March for the business partners. So starting with Mew, as always. How is Mew Suppasit currently feeling towards Pakorn? Please, Intuit. How is Mew Suppasit currently feeling towards Pakorn in this month of March? How is Mew Suppasit currently feeling towards Pakorn? How is Mew Suppasit currently feeling towards Pakorn? Whoa. That's 3. I'm going to get 5 because that's what I got in the other reading. So 2 more cards, please, into it. How is Mew Suppasit currently feeling towards Pakorn? 1 more. How is Mew Suppasit currently feeling towards Pakorn, please? Just 1 more. 1 more. How is Mew Suppasit currently feeling towards or about Pakorn? Thank you. Okay. Okay. 5 of Wands, that was the last card to come out. Alright, so we start with Summer Solstice. Pinnacle of success. Timing a few weeks. Let go of control. Celebrate life. Have fun. And summer. Summer. It is their summer, isn't it, in a few weeks? Because, what do you call it? In April we have, what's it called? Songkran. We have Songkran coming up. So that could be that. That could be that Mew plans to have fun. Oh. Oh my goodness! I don't believe it. You brought yourself into the house. Hello there. You alright? Good morning.
Yeah, you didn't bring me into the stuff. inside. I wasn't scared in there.
Oh, that's so good you're not scared anymore. That's wonderful. Go and get your milk then. Wow, she's growing up so fast.
A little girl grows up like I am.
Yes. A little girl grows up like you are. That's right. So yeah, the summer solstice could be talking about the Songkran period, timing a few weeks. April, if I remember correctly, it's April 13 or maybe 11 to 14. Songkran. Maybe Mew is planning to do something fun for Songkran, and it involves Tool, obviously. Yeah, alright, and then Queen of Wands. Stylish trendsetter, charming, confident, courageous, energetic, outgoing, visionary, strong, sexy. Not sure about sexy. But hang on, let me get the cards here. So, Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is a Pisces card. Courage, confident, independence, focus, zest for life, determination, joy. Yeah, so that kind of plays off the thought that I just said about summer. Having fun in summer. Having fun and enjoying life, zest for life for summer. These two cards are probably pointing to solstice. I mean solstice, to Songkran. Right? It could even be that he thinks Tool is planning. Maybe Tool has plans for them to have fun for Songkran. Maybe that's it. And then 8 of Wands, full speed ahead, rapid move. Oh, hang on, guys. This is actually in reverse. 8 of Wands in reverse. Slowing down, lack of focus, lost momentum, energy block, on hold, delay, stall, take time to align. I wonder if maybe Mew rejects or denies the invitation to celebrate Songkran, whatever Tool's plans are. In reverse here, waiting, panic, and slow down. Yeah, well, those meanings don't mean it as much. But these ones, I wonder if Tool plans to, plan lots of fun for them for Songkran, but Mew doesn't want to be in the moment so much because golf isn't, possibly. Because it's a time that golf slows down, or because he doesn't want to upset golf. Or if we forget about golf altogether, even though that's a Sagittarius card, it's just Mew saying, nah, I don't feel like celebrating, or I'm not in the mood. I'd rather stay home and realign myself. Something like that. Or listen to this, it could also be that he does go with Tool's plans for Songkran, and this causes him to lose focus, lack of focus. Perhaps this big distraction of celebration with Tool for Songkran will again, like, every time they go on a trip and etc., it will cause him to lose focus because it's a distraction. Maybe it's that too. And then next card, Page of Coins. Laying a foundation, setting goals, grounded, great prospects, study of magic, good news, work hard, ambitious and faithful. Page of Coins. Let me get that up. Page of Coins. Manifestation, financial opportunities, skill development, ambition, desire, diligence. And that's an Earth card. Well, yeah. So he could think that this upcoming Songkran celebration, whatever it might be, is going to make him, maybe even Tul. He might think it'll make Tul lose focus of the situation at hand. Maybe it's even like he thinks they'll get carried away in the moment. Or maybe he thinks Tul hopes they get carried away in the moment. And then 5 of Wands. Personality clashes, chaos, misunderstandings, opposition, temper, lost opportunity. That's not so positive, is it? 5 of Wands. Competition, rivalry, conflict, disagreement, strife, and tension. So this could be, this is a fire card also. Could also be a nod to golf. So it could be that, like I said, Tul has plans for them for Songkran, but Mew doesn't really, he's not full-heartedly wanting to go with it because it may cause trouble for him in golf. Or, as I said, maybe he knows that Tul manifests that this will cause trouble for him in golf. But maybe. Let's get some clarification cards for that. Make sure I've got it the right way. Alright. So, clarifying cards. We have Aquarius, because it's Mew we're looking at here. So, hello again, Aquarius. Please give us a clarifying card for why the summer solstice came up, for how Mew is feeling towards Tul right now. Is it about future plans for Songkran, perhaps? Okay, cards we got is Strength and Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, impulsive, determined, successful, instinctive, and also impulsive. Strengths we got courage, valor, and fortitude. Let me get those cards up. So strength. We've had strength 3 times. Courage, passion, subtle power, persuasion, influence, inner strength, focus, and compassion. So, persuasion, this could be in a few weeks. Tul is trying to persuade or convince Mew for plans for plans for Songkran. Sorry guys. But it's impulsive, or maybe Mew will make his decision whether he does it or not impulsively. Hang on, let's go to Knight of Swords and see what else there is. I know it's not all that the card means, but impulsive is just the first thing that comes to mind. Ambitious, action-oriented, driven to succeed, fast-thinking, defending beliefs. So, this is Mew, the Knight of Swords. So it could be... Hang on, strength. What was strength? I've forgotten. Strength was... I shouldn't need to change it, I just need to see the card. Fire, right. Yeah, so... defending beliefs, fast thinking. This could just be Mew knows. He can see danger. He sees red. Tool suggests they do something fun for Songkran, and straight away he sees red because he knows it could cause some trouble for him and Golf, perhaps. Alright, let's go on for Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. So him or Tool are looking to... It didn't really fall. Him or Tool are looking forward to having fun for Songkran, perhaps. Ace of Wands. Passionate new beginnings, deep desire, vehement, hard work, perseverance, authentic self. Seven of Coins. And the truth, reality, integrity, justice. Okay, so is this another one of those indirect things?
Come on, Cora's got this dress on.
Yes, she does.
Well, how about her change into this Supergirl costume?
Yeah, I have a feeling it is, guys. I have a feeling it goes like this.
Come on, let me play with your magic cards when I'm finished with them.
Okay, then. Here you go.
Thanks.
I better look at them a bit more before I move on. So, Ace of... Don't lose them. Ace of Wands. We'll go to Ace of Wands first. Big, thick Ace of Wands, if you're an almond follower. Yes, I heard you. New project, inspiration, urge to create, willpower, desire, power, potential beginnings, new opportunities, and growth. Well, I kind of see that as that's in any new situation that you do, isn't it? But if this is, like I said, that Mew sees red and sees trouble, this could be him knowing that there's potential trouble ahead. What? Tree and house. How cool. 6 and 5. Then if we go 7 of Coins with the 8 of Wands. 7 of Coins is like reevaluating the harvest. Long-term view, perseverance, diligence, sustainable results, and investment. Remember, this is 8 of Wands in reverse. So lack of focus, lost momentum, energy block, on hold, delays, stall, take time to align. So remember I said that this Songkran thing that possibly Tool or Mew has planned is going to cause Mew to lose focus again.
Are you still on the video?
Yes, I am. It's going to make him lose focus. It's going to make him question, once again, investing in this long-term view of him and golf. Or it could go the other way and make him question about, you know, if he really was in it for Tool, maybe he'll question that again. After something there. Because there's competition and conflict ahead. Then if we go to Justice, because that's an Earth card actually. So it could be that. It could be that either Earth causes him to lose focus, or he loses focus about Earth. About Tool, in other words. Going to the Page of Coins, Justice. Justice. Yeah, it's a Libra card, of course. Justice, fairness, truth, clarity, equality, balance, cause and effect, and law. What jumps out at me here on this card is cause and effect. Cause and effect. what's going to happen with, if they do celebrate Songkran to the full, whoever's plan it is, and, they zest for life, go for it and have fun, and then it makes him lose focus or stall on his other plans for possibly cancelling what's going on, then the cause and effect of that is why the competition and conflict comes next. That's sort of what I'm getting there. What? There's so many cards. Wow.
There are many cards sticking on the fridge.
So the Page of Wands, setting goals, grounded, great prospects, study magic, good news, work hard, ambitions, faithful. So cause and effect, it may mean that good news for Mew and what he actually truly wants is going to be put on hold again. And then 5 of Wands.
Get it on me.
What's this 5 of Wands about, please, Aquarius? This, was that a flip? No. Competition, arguing, chaos, misunderstandings, opposition, temper, lost opportunities. What's this 5 of Wands card about, please? 5 of Pearls or 5 of Coins. Poverty, hardships, and misfortune. 5 of Coins. I've looked at 5 of Wands, haven't I? 5 of Coins.
Come on. You just point to the blue. You're the one pointing to the blue.
Go ask Dad. 5 of Coins. Earth card. Financial loss, lack of mindset, loss, isolation, worry, need, poverty, insecurity. So see what I mean? Cause and effect. This is the result. Shh. I am doing a video here,
But I want this on me.
You've done it before. You've dressed yourself before. Can't you do it again? You're meant to be Supergirl, remember?
But the blue's in.
So just pull it out. Here. Inside out, go like that.
Oh.
So, like I was saying, cause and effect. This is the result of cause and effect. So maybe he sees it coming. He sees red, as I said, but that's not going to stop them. Mew being Mew is still going to impulsively agree, possibly, or even come up with the idea to celebrate Songkran with Tul, have fun, live in the moment. Then he's going to look at it again. It's possibly, very good, well done. He's possibly going to be distracted and lose focus of his true goal because of the possible success of this event, which is going to cause and effect, have that effect for possibly him and Gulf. I don't see Gulf getting too upset or anything, but it may, the lack of focus on Mew's part may cause trouble, or may just make a longer stalling time for them, a time that they already have to wait may become longer. Maybe that, give it a few months that Gulf got was not meant to be a few months. Maybe it was meant to be a few weeks at first, and then it becomes a few months because they've got more plans for Songkran all of a sudden. And then this causes conflict, arguing, misunderstandings, etc., possibly between him and Tul as well. I mean, if you're with somebody for business reasons and it causes you and your real partner to have an argument, you're gonna possibly take it out on your business partner as well, aren't you? Like, this is because of you. I'm in the doghouse because of you. You know what I mean? Anyway, I think that's how the cards were meant to come out, like that. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so we will move on to little deck and see what else we can get from that for clarification. So what is this strength card, Knight of Swords and Summer Solstice about, please, little deck? Is it, like I said, is this about Songkran coming up and possible plans for celebrating Songkran to the full, possibly including shipping material in this celebration for Songkran? Or maybe they plan to make it more family oriented to convince people more of it being real, and that's what's going to cause trouble. What's this Summer Solstice, Knight of Swords and Strength card about, please, little deck? Please give us a card to clarify. Whoa. I've got 2 cards.
Mama, I got my cape on and my wristbands on.
Look at that. You really did it all by yourself. Well done. You have child and man. Child and man.
I do this all myself every day.
Yes, very good. Child and man. So this could be... It's funny, I just mentioned about the possibility of including family then before that came out, isn't it? Because the child could be pointing at maybe baby Nini. And then the man here could either be Mew or Tool. So that's interesting. Or it could be, if you put man and child together, inner child. It could be the child coming out to... Can you not do anything there, please? God, I don't want this getting messed up. Don't touch, alright? Why don't you go and watch Dad play games?
I want to play on my tablet so that I could see it.
Tablet.
Tablet is not dead this time. It's
So like the your childish self comes out to play and have fun when you're in something like Songkran. Like, you know, shooting water at people, etc. It could be something like that. Or it could be, like I said, family oriented, and this could be like baby Nini. It could be talking about adopting a child if we go back to that theme that we saw in a reading. Just a minute, guys. Sorry, she's not going to stop. Just made me hit keys then.
You pushed me.
Yeah, because you're being very interruptive. Everything's still good, hopefully. Hang on, I'm putting the tablet on for you. Just hang on. I've got no patience, really. Just wait for it. So, yeah, that could be the man-child or the child coming out to play situation. It's coming. Alright, then what about this Ace of Wands and Queen of Wands here? What's this Ace of Wands and Queen of Wands card about? So this is about them really, you know, having the time of their life or zest for life, having fun with friends, etc. for Songkran perhaps. Oh my goodness, we got Scythe. That was not expected. Scythe. Hang on a minute.
Doesn't have to.
It's being silly. Wait for it. So passionate new beginnings, deep desire, vehement. Oh, remember what I said about it could cause me to lose focus. Charming, confident, courageous, energetic, outgoing. Yeah. Well, Scythe means maybe it doesn't. it doesn't mean he's confident, sorry. It does mean he loses focus, but the Queen of Wands here, charming, confident, courageous, energetic, outgoing, zest for life, etc. Perhaps Mew is not able to have that because of the worry he has of what's to come. Or maybe the fun time gets cut short because of that.
How about your just count? 1. You cool. You
Seriously?
seriously.
It's too slow. Alright, it's coming. Okay.
You're supposed to get it that way.
Yes, it will come. Just wait for it. Just wait. It'll come. You know it will. It's slow. It's slow to start up, but it will happen. See? Go on. Actually,
Come.
you can't. Oh, it's alright. You're on his. Okay, go on. Alright, so what's this 7 of coins and 8 of wands about? Please, little deck. He's re-evaluating things. Is he re-evaluating his situation with Tool so he can move ahead with golf? Or is this, like I said, he loses focus? He loses focus for a hot minute of what he truly wants because of this distraction that either he or Tool impulsively bring about. That possibly is Songkran related. What is this 7 of coins and 8 of wands about? Oh, we didn't have 6 of coins. That's what happened. That's what happened when somebody hit something. The card changed. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Alright, so we have 2 cards here. What have we got? Ring and tree. Yes. So he's rethinking about his long-term commitments. He's rethinking about his long-term commitments. Family commitments, it could also be with tree there. So he could either, it still could go either way. He could either be thinking about his long-term commitment to golf, if he has one, or he could be thinking about his long-term commitment and family commitment to this situation at hand. Rethinking, reevaluating, soul searching, as we said, in hermit mode. He's going in and he's really thinking, what do I feel deep down about all this, and which way am I going to go? It's the crossroads again, guys. This is at the crossroads. He gets distracted by whatever this is, whether it be Songkran or something else. He gets distracted by an impulsive thought or action, or suddenly having the time of his life moment. He gets distracted, loses focus of what he truly wants, and then ends up here again on the crossroads of, this is tempting. I can consider this way again. Crossroads. Right? And then, as we said, justice down here, cause and effect. Cause and effect. It's like that will be what that card is about. Is that right, little deck? Cause and effect. Is that what the justice card is about? The goals, good news, ambition, faith, etc. is all cause and effect means that all that is put on hold again or postponed again. Is that where this card is going? Please tell us, little deck. What's this Justice and Page of Coins about, please? Why did Mew pull these cards regarding how he is currently feeling towards Pakorn? Clover. Little luck. Short-term luck. serendipitous encounters, things that don't last. Gambling even. Gambling is another thing that card can mean. So it could be, since this is a negative card, I don't know what we're going to get for this card, but since it's a conflict and misunderstandings, etc. card, it seems to be going that way, that him being distracted by whatever this is, him getting distracted and losing focus of what he truly wants and having to rethink it again, is going to have him gambling with his life again, so to speak. Cause and effect is going to bring this about. So let's get on to this. 5 of coins and 5 of wands. Please tell us what this 5 of wands and 5 of coins is about. Little deck. Competition, arguing, misunderstanding, opposition, temper, lost opportunities, poverty, hardships, and misfortune. So luck runs out. Actually, that's pretty much it. Luck will run out. The lucky streak he's having, if he thinks he's having a lucky streak, is going to run out because of losing focus once again. So what's this 5 of wands and 5 of coins about, please, little deck? Please tell us one card or more what this 5 of wands and 5 of coins card is about. Why did Suppasit pull these cards in conclusion for how he feels about Pakorn right now? Is that going to be the cause and effect result of him losing focus and getting distracted? Fox, look at that, Fox. That's actually pretty fitting, because that's like saying, obviously from the Songkran celebration, more shipping material will come about. More lies will be told because of the public exposure. They'll be asked about current situation, etc. What are you doing?
Well, that hair was here. Because I wanted to sit on the toilet. Well, no, not be done. Just think it. Thank you.
Sorry, guys. So yeah, it'll be telling more lies, more deception will come about of what the situation really is because of this. Look how well it fits together, guys. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, so possibly Songkran or some other planned event, either of Tul or Mew. They're going to have a good time. They're going to sort of forget about things for a while with the Queen of Wands there, but that time is going to be cut short because it's going to make Mew... Can you turn that down, please? Turn it down. Thank you.
I want to hear it.
That's all right. Just turn it down. It'll be cut short, and it's going to cause Mew to reevaluate things. And whichever way he decides to go, cause and effect, it's going to make his luck run out. More lies are going to be told, more misunderstandings, more deception is going to happen. And it's going to cause conflict with him and somebody else. Could be Gulf, could be Tul himself. Yeah, okay. That makes sense to me. Alright, and then... let's go and see what's being felt on the other side. Aquarius cards, we're not going to use them again, so I won't worry about them. Deal with them later. This one goes this way. This way. that right? Yes. That way, and that way. Turn it down. Thank you. Good girl. Alright, so on the other side of things, how is Tulpacorn feeling currently towards MewSupersit? Oh, that's one. How is Tulpacorn currently feeling towards MewSupersit? At least 3 more cards, please, into it, because we got 5 cards. How is Tulpacorn currently feeling towards MewSupersit, please?
That movie.
Don't watch it then. How is Tulpacorn currently feeling towards MewSupersit? Whoa! 1, 2, 3, 4. We need one more. One more card, please, into it. I'm doing so well today, but one more, please. Just one more card. One more card for how Tulpacorn is currently feeling towards MewSupersit. One more card for how Tulpacorn is currently feeling towards MewSupersit. Just one more, I promise. Just one more, thank you. Okay. And we got Queen of Wands. Surprise, surprise. Okay. Oh, okay. Funny, they've all had a timing card involved today. It's interesting. Alright, so first of all we got Knight of Cups. Artistic attraction, following your heart, tactful, passionate, chivalrous, romantic, charming, psychic, and grace. Now this card is Libra and Scorpio. Knight of Cups. Where am I? Where's Knight of Cups? There it is. Creativity, romantic, charm, imagination, beauty, knight in shining armor, following the heart, Prince Charming, and proposals. Okay, so Tool might be feeling towards Mew that he's following the heart if he's looking elsewhere, or it could be, this could be how Tool feels towards Mew, as in he's imagining things. He thinks Mew's the knight in shining armor. Could even be proposals that this card is being shown for. And I say that because of what comes next. The next card we have here is King of Swords. Mind over matter. Do it by the book, truthful, wise, legal matters, regimented, rational, stern, precise, candid, detached, eloquent, and logic. This card, I'll get it up on here too, King of Swords. Head over heart, disciplined, truthful, honest, mental, clarity, authority. This could be Tool thinking that to be truthful, in all honesty, that Mew proposed to him happen as a head over heart decision. Possibly. It could be that. Also because we get hanged man here, so it's like he could be thinking that Mew is having that hanged man moment. He's having a new perspective about things, aha moment, awakening, surrender, epiphany, release, let go, allow, and yield. He could be feeling that Mew that, or he himself could be having that moment as well. if we go back to how Mew's reading, not for Tool, but in MewGulf's reading, how Mew was really going deep within, thinking about his situation, and we had the proposal was a thing between both him and Gulf of what's being thought about, what the Hanged Man moment is really about the proposal. And we get proposal through the Knight of Cups here for Tool's reading. So I do think that Mew is really thinking about he's possibly having regrets or rethinking about the whole thing of how he got here in the first place, in the situation he's in. Tool knows it. He knows that, it was a head over heart decision, perhaps. Perhaps, as we keep saying, if Mew really did ask Golf first and got rejected, and then he just suddenly impulsively thought, well, if you're not going to do it, I'll go find a substitute. That's a head over heart thing. That's letting your thinking take over, your anger take over, not your heart. And then having that hanged man moment about it all. Letting go, new perspective, enlightenment, viewing things differently than before, deep insight, sacrifice, change and release. He could even be thinking that himself. He could be thinking differently about the proposal as well, of what it all meant in the end, truthfully. And then the next card we get is Waxing Moon, making progress, timing 1 to 2 weeks, shifting consciousness, gaining strength, final steps and increase. So this could be about making progress towards ending this engagement, karmic relationship, etc. Shifting consciousness. It could be Tool shifting his consciousness to being more aware and maybe even at peace with the idea that things are going to end between him and you. And then ending with Queen of Wands. Well, actually timing 3 to 4 weeks. That clicks in with what we were talking about with Mew's reading too, doesn't it? Of possibly plans for Songkran. So maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't change Tool's perspective at all, but rather he gets hope again through this zest of life moment of living during Songkran. And then, as we know from Mew's reading, cause and effect, conflict, arguments, and misunderstandings are grown from that. The fox was there, so more lies will be told, and if anything is to go by for what's been happening recently, Tool is going to be the big mouth. Tool is going to keep talking and spreading all these lies, which is possibly going to cause trouble between him and Mew, because especially if it's another situation in the background, Mew's not going to be happy with Tool, getting carried away in the moment, possibly. Should be like this, shouldn't it? So yeah, it could be that. Anyway, let's get some clarifying cards. So for the first time today, we will use the Lightseers Tarot for Tool. Okay. So, hello there, Lightseers. Please tell us what this Knight of Cups is about, for how Tool Pakorn is currently feeling towards Mew Suppasit, please. Oh, it jumped, but it didn't flip. Here we go. Knight of Cups. We got 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups is like nostalgia, friendship, child. Hang on, let's go 6 of Cups. We'll just go straight to the point. It's a Scorpio card as well, I forgot. Knight of Cups. So this could even be pointing towards Gulf more. It could be making me see this, because as I said, the Knight of Cups is Scorpio and Libra. Maybe it's saying that this card is about Scorpio, that Tool is possibly seeing the attraction, the affection, the romance, the even psychic connection between Mew and Gulf, perhaps. Maybe through all the memories that Waanjai keep bringing up, he's seeing things that are just not there for him and Mew, possibly. Anyway, familiarity, happy memories, reminiscing, childhood memories, innocence, joy, and nostalgia. Could also be innocence. He thinks he has an innocent love for Mew, perhaps. Alright, and what about King of Swords? Clarify this King of Swords for us, please. Lightseers. What is this King of Swords card about? Is this, like I said earlier, Tool knows that Mew made that proposal decision with his head and not his heart? Let's see what these cards are. Three of Wands. The Hierophant. Interesting. Three of Wands is like the Waanjai card. If you know me, you know why I say that. The Hierophant can be like the marriage card, but also like legal matters, tradition, etc. And legal matters is on this card too. So truthful, legal matters. Interesting. Like I said, the Scorpio. More about Scorpio this. Tool could be looking at all the memories that he possibly gets to see. Or even just how Mew's name keeps being linked with Gulf in memory and in current psychic ways, like with the connections I mentioned at the beginning of the last reading. He sees how Waanjai fit into all that in the situation. He sees the traditions possibly that we all have of, you know, how we celebrate every Thursday being MewGulf Day and things like that, possibly even. He may see why Mew had to sort of step away in order to protect Gulf even. And that, you know, that's all it really was about. Anyway, let me get those cards up. So let's go the Hierophant first. Whoops, that's the Emperor. The Hierophant. Institutions, tradition, religion, society and its rules, social approval, conformity, forgiveness, bonded mercy, wisdom and trust. Forgiveness, social approval, conformity, mercy, wisdom and trust. Not sure, really. What about the Three of Wands? Let's see what else that has to offer. Fire card. Preparation, progress, foresight, enterprise, expansion, overseas opportunities. Could even be, maybe he's seeing it as all the connections that Mew still has with Gulf are for a good reason. They're not just because of the nostalgic connection Mew still has to them, but also because it helps to keep fans around for Foresight, Enterprise, and Expansion, for like beyond these years of when the situation changes, of the fans that will stick around no matter what. Oh no. Oh, hang in there, please. If you stop recording, I'll have to start somewhere else. Yeah. A little bit. Could even be because it's the truth card there. Truthful. The truth of the matter is that Hierophant and Waanjai card kind of circles back around to the fact that Mew belongs with somebody else. Anyway, I'm going to move on. I might come back to that, but I'll go on for now. So what about the Hangman card here? We got Four of Swords. We got Four of Swords in, was it Mew's or Gulf's reading? One of them had Four of Swords, but it was basically about Mew having to... Mew had to stop and rest and pause and, you know, take that time to meditate and reevaluate, which really matches with the Hangman there. So that's interesting. Four of Swords is also a Libra card. So it could be about ending things. Maybe Tool is feeling, you know, he's having the Hangman moment as well himself, and he's thinking that we need to bring this to an end. We need to start thinking about how to bring the charade to an end. Or if he wants things to continue with him and Mew, he might be thinking how he can bring the other to an end, to a complete full stop. You know, us Waanjai and everything. He could be thinking that too. Rest, relaxation, meditation, contemplation, recuperation, retreat, renewal, and solitude. Solitude even, it could be, you know, getting ready to be solo again as well. Known as being solo. Alright, what about this waxing moon? What can you tell us about this waxing moon? Right, seers? Ace of Swords. In a week or two, shifting consciousness. Shifting consciousness, it still sticks out to me, that. And Ace of Swords, pretty sure Ace of Swords is about getting to the truth of the matter. Clarity. Yeah, mental clarity, breakthroughs, new ideas, success, sharp mind, new conflict, and surgery. It could be new conflict as well, because as we know from Mew's reading, the conflict came next in this position. So, yeah, it could be that too. But mental clarity, starting to see things clearly.
Put this bag on me.
You put it on, you got it on. Then, what about the Queen of Wands?
I'm not going on. I'm taking it off now.
Wait till later then. You're gonna have to get dressed anyway for when we go shopping, so don't worry about it. Queen of Wands. What's clarify the Queen of Wands for us, please, Lightseers. What is this Queen of Wands card about, please, that Tool has pulled for how he currently feels about Mew Suppasit? Nothing happened. Queen of Wands, we have Death and Rebirth card. Sounds like a restart to me. But let's go. This is a Scorpio card. There it is. Scorpio. And Endings, beginnings, change, transformation, transition, end of cycle. So yeah, I'm getting more now that this Songkran thing or whatever it is going to cause conflict between Mew and Tul now. Because it looks like the new beginning is still going to happen for Scorpio, for Gulf. Starts with Scorpio, ends with Scorpio. Right? Unless, as we said here, Tul tries to put Waanjai and their hope for the future to a complete full stop, then it could be that he feels confident that he can do that. But I suppose karma and destiny will have another thing coming for him in that case. But no, I think it's more about Tul is seeing the light. Tul can see, through the memories and through the psychic connections that are still present, that there is a real connection between Mew and Gulf beyond screen partners. He's possibly rethinking how Mew may have chosen to do that, and he's thinking about maybe putting it to rest, moving on and going solo. He's having that mental clarity of there needs to be a new start and rebirth. Things can't just stay as they are. Things have to change. Right? Makes sense? And then finally, let's get some clarification from Little Deck, and then we'll go on with the Oracle cards. So what's this Six of Cups and Knight of Cups about, please, Little Deck? Whoops, I'm out of screen, sorry. How is Pakorn currently feeling towards Mew Suppasit with this Six of Cups and Knight of Cups? Ship. Journey. Trip. Trip down memory lane. Maybe he's remembering all the good times he's had with Mew overseas. Oh, hang on, there's a flip card there. Make sure there's not another one. Yeah, okay. Moon. Oh, that changes things. Ship and moon can mean like moving on, or emotions either leaving or arriving somewhere. Let me just, since it's two cards, let me get the proper meaning for you right there. So it was ship and moon. Let me get that for you. Ship and moon. Where are you? Ship and moon. Exploring one's intuition, fear of travel or exploration, travel at night, monthly or regular journeys, a well-known person from a foreign background. Well, I don't think it's fear of travel, right? We're talking about Tul here. So, could be the regular journeys. I suppose they would be due for another journey around Songkran. But it could also be exploring one's intuition, which if it is that in that case, that would be Tul, he's got an intuition there that he's possibly ignoring or has been ignoring about what the truth is about how Mew feels him regarding Gulf, regarding what's going on right now. And perhaps this is him exploring it and willing to sort of open up to the idea that perhaps he is the karmic partner, that he shouldn't be with Mew, and that what he was witnessing or what he is witnessing in the memories and in the psychic moments with MewGulf is what's meant to be. And that's, then we lead on to, you know, why he thought maybe he changes his mind about the proposal possibly, and what Mew might have been really feeling at the time. And then he either has a rebellious thought and like, I'm going to fight against all this and I'm still going to win no matter what, or he thinks, right, that's enough, you know, I need to move on. Let's find out some more to see which one it is. Alright, so King of Swords. What's this King of Swords, Hierophant, and Three of Wands about, please? Little deck. Wow. That jumped. And what card is it? Book. Oh my goodness, I was out of screen for that. Sorry guys, but I'm sure you saw the card fell down here, right? I've really got to be more aware of this being in screen, my goodness. For that reason, I'm going to pull another card. I can't risk it, guys. I don't want you thinking I just chose that. Hang on. Please give us another card, little deck. I know it's not what I normally do, but please give us another card for this King of Swords, Hierophant, and Three of Wands. What's this King of Swords, Hierophant, Three of Wands, and now book about, please, little deck? At least one more card, please. Or just one more card, please, rather. Just one more card will do. What this King of Swords, the Hierophant, and Three of Wands, and book is about, please. Just one more card. One more card for how Pakorn is currently feeling about Mew Suppasit. Cross, yeah. Alright, so book and cross. Book and cross. Before I do anything else, I'm going to get that combo for you on here. Book and cross. I'm pretty sure I've done that. There's book. Yes, I have. Book. Book, cross. The burden of the truth or a secret. Religious knowledge, religious studies, deep soul searching. Knowledge is tied to fate or a deeply held conviction. Education sacrificed. Minister of educating. Studying symbolism, and secret is a burden. So yeah, more or less tied up into one thing. The burden of the truth or a secret. Knowledge is tied to fate. And secret is a burden. Stands out there with those meanings. And since Waanjai is here, along with Hierophant, like I said, it was like Tul was finally realizing that the real reason behind Mew's proposal was a head over heart decision. And that, like, looking at all this stuff, he's seeing that there's more to this. And that keeping the secret of what the truth is behind Mew and Gulf's relationship is a burden. It's a burden to keep the secret of what's truly happening behind the scenes. Makes sense. Alright, and then the Hanged Man and the Four of Swords. What's this Hanged Man and Four of Swords combo about, please, little deck? The Hanged Man and Four of Swords. So is this a moment and realizing that things are different and need to change? Maybe he's thinking this is his time, that he needs to start going solo and be mature about it. Yeah, there's mature. There's Lily. Yeah. It could be Tul's starting to see he needs to be mature about this and realize that things are not meant to be the way they are right now, and that it may take him to change that. He needs to be mature. So this is where, instead of being impulsive or being spiteful and trying to end things for good because he wants things to work out no matter what. He's going to be more mature about it and realize he can't control a group of people and what they think and how they continue to keep making these connections. He can't do anything about that, so he has to be mature about it. He also has to realize that he himself kind of knows deep down that, you know, Mew and Gulf are connected. And the best thing he could do to be mature about it is to walk away, or to initiate the breakup period, the ending this cycle, which I said in a past reading about maybe Tul is the one who has to be the initiator for ending things. Alright, and then this Ace of Swords and Waxing Moon. Timing 1 to 2 weeks. Making progress in 1 to 2 weeks. What's this card about, please, little deck? He's having a moment of clarity, mental clarity. Really shifting his consciousness towards making progress to ending things. Is that what these cards are pointing to, little deck? Please give us some clarification about these cards for how Pakorn is currently feeling towards Mew Suppasit. Whoop. Wow, look at that. Scythe. Scythe! What did I just say about ending things? Or making a sharp decision, at least, to start going towards an end. Yeah, and this, funnily enough, this agrees with the grand tableau I was doing that you guys haven't seen yet. That Tul will most likely be the one to get the ship moving, or get the ball rolling for this end of cycle, end of engagement, end of karmic relationship situation. Alright, and then Queen of Wands and Death or Rebirth card. What are these cards about, please, little deck? And then we'll go Queen of Wands and Death or Rebirth card. What are these cards about? Queen of Wands, Death or Rebirth. So Tul realizes that things with Gulf are not just going to end. They're always going to keep going. So he can't hope to be at peace or to have a restart or rebirth until things are cleared up, perhaps. And then he will thrive once he's back solo on his own, especially if he's the one to initiate it, because then it's possible that Waanjai up here, if we go back to this card of Hierophant, there's forgiveness and mercy in there. It's possible that if he is the initiator to end all this, that some fans and some Waanjai may look at him as being more the hero, the underdog, the one who allowed Mew to get out of the situation, perhaps. So what's this Queen of Wands and Death Rebirth card about, please, little deck? Taking a while. Please tell us in one card or more what this Queen of Wands and Death Rebirth card is about. Why did Tul pull these cards for his conclusion cards for how he is feeling towards Mew Suppasit right now? Okay, so we got Tower. Oh my goodness, do you see this, guys? Tower and Stork. Both solo cards, basically. Tower is solo, or isolation, or going solo, or work. And Stork is like moving on. Moving on to better horizons. Change. Transformation, etc. Let me just clarify that for you with the proper meanings, or confirm that for you, I should say. Tower Stalk. Do I have Tower? Or is that one I haven't done? Could be one I haven't done. I've still got maybe 3 I haven't done. Done a few of them. Hang on. Tower Stalk. Yeah. Yes, I have it. It might only be some of the meanings though, but it's so far here I have authority is changing, solitude can transform you, move of premise, aiming to get pregnant, aiming for change. Aiming for change and solitude can transform you. I think those two are very telling for the death rebirth card of possibly how Tull will feel after things are taken care of, after things are cleared, after he makes a sharp decision to move towards progressing to end this cycle, this karmic cycle. Alright, so there you have it. So while Tull may be the loud mouth at the moment, or at least he was then, just like Mew, whatever he says on social media may not be what's really going on or what he's feeling deep down. He's definitely having to kind of, what do you call it, wrestle with himself, with his inner feelings. Is it wrestle or wrestle? What am I saying? But he's definitely got some inner conflict going on, is what I'm getting at there. In regards to what he's seeing, what he's witnessing, the fact that things are still coming up between MewGulf. Things he's seeing from possibly the Waanjai's perspective. Making a mature decision about it to end things or to make a sharp decision about something. Yeah. Alright. So that was interesting, wasn't it? As usual, Tull's cards seem to be like the most revealing cards. It's interesting, that. It's like with MewGulf, things are still half hidden, but with Tull, it's like right there on the table, like little explanation is needed to make sense of his cards most of the time. What am I doing? Doesn't matter, I'm going to shuffle anyway. And we're not going to use these ones again today, so I don't really even need to worry about that, but anyway. These ones, in fact, because of that, I'm just going to, I'll deal with it later. Just do this. Come on. No time like the present. Come on, let's hurry up. Aye. Alrighty, okay. So we can close that now. Okay, so we will move on to the Oracle. Now, Shady and Blocky for these two. My new decks. Here's Shady and here's Blocky, and I have gone to the trouble of taking photos and putting them, so I'll be able to pull them up for you as well. And of course, we have 3 for the others, so, whoops, what am I doing? No, it's not that one. So we go with Cosmic as well for these two. Okay. So start with no, I think I'll start with Cosmic actually. This is only the second time I've used these new cards, so I'm still sort of getting a hang of the flow of where it will all fit. Like Ebony, Ivory and Ombre sort of all fit together very nicely, but it took a while for them too, if I think back. So, you know, I've just got to find a natural balance for these three now as well. Alright, so Cosmic Insights. Cosmic, how is MewSuppasit currently feeling towards Pakorn, please? Tell me in 3 cards or more, how is MewSuppasit currently feeling towards Pakorn this time in March? How is MewSuppasit currently feeling towards Pakorn? Oh, that was a flip there. Just one flip, was it? Alright, we need at least 2 more cards, please, Cosmic. How many? Yeah, just 2, sorry. 2 or more. 2 or more cards more, please, Cosmic. How is MewSuppasit currently feeling towards Pakorn? You can see that, can't you? Yeah. Alright, so how many cards is that? There's 5 cards. I'm not sure I should take all of those, so I'm just going to take that one because we all saw that one. Alright, and then at least 1 more, please, Cosmic. At least 1 more card, please, for how MewSuppasit is currently feeling about Pakorn. Yeah. Should I take that one? He kind of stayed in a strange position. I think I'll take that one. Okay. Interesting. So we got intimacy, let go, and sexuality. Let me get those up for you so you can see them.
Oh my god, how did they turn all the pictures?
Whoops. Oh, what?
They turned in all the pictures. They turned into pictures.
They turned into pictures? What have you done?
I don't know.
That card thing is all over the place, but try and ignore that. You still can see everything on the card anyway. So
Come on, Abby, look at my tablet.
it's alright. There you go. It's back. Intimacy, sexual chemistry, and reminiscing. Reminiscing what it used to be like between them, perhaps. And then let go is the next one.
That's the picture, Mama. That's the picture.
Well, put it back where it was. What are you doing?
Don't say I'm a naughty girl.
And then let go. There's a butterfly by chance there too. Let go. Make room for the new beginning on its way to you now. This could even be Mew saying to Tool, you know, because as we said before, maybe Tool's the initiator. He has to get the ball rolling. Maybe Mew's sort of hinting to him, come on, bro, you know, we've had our fun. Please give us a way out here. Something like that. And the last card, sexuality. Someone is still figuring themselves out. Someone is still figuring themselves out. So that could even be one or both of them are not sure if they really are. That sexuality, I won't say which one. Or maybe it's more about they're not sure that they're attracted to this person in that way. Could be that too. Alright, I'll move those so they're facing you, and I will pull the next cards. Now I can't see I can't see the chat, so I don't know if you guys are with me or not, or what you're saying. I'm very sorry about that. It just hasn't worked out today with the chat. I'm really sorry. Anyway, let's move on to Shadow Work Oracle, as I like to call them, Shady. So Shady, what can you add to these cards? So what in the way of shadow work is there for Mew regarding Tool with these cards? What can you add to these cards? So intimacy, reminiscing about what it used to be like, or, oh goodness, it's too many cards. Hang on, let me just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's way too many cards. The cards I saw, though, the cards that are there, fear and ego are the cards that I saw straight away. If I carried on, it would be like 3 cards for each. No, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not doing that. Let's keep it the way it is, for simple as possible. So Shady now. We'll go to Shady. And the first card is oh, right. Silly me, I forgot. I forgot for these two I have to actually have them open. I'll just do that quickly. So what was it? Fear. I'll just get it straight out. There. And I'll open the other one as well while I'm there. Just do that one. Okay. So, fear, yes, there you have it, fear. Face your darkness, it's the only way to find the guiding light. And I know those words are hard to read at the bottom there, but it's anxiety, apprehension, and phobia. So that's fear. And the other card, ego. Beyond the facade of ego lies the depth of true character, arrogance, pride, and vanity. Okay. So they're the possible reasons that Mew is feeling possibly lack of intimacy with Tool, or the reason he is looking back and reminiscing on the way things used to be. Fear of losing that connection, possibly. Pride and connect with, the current situation. Alright, and then what about this Let Go card? Shady, what can you tell us about this Let Go card? Make room for the new beginning on its way to you now. For Mew or Tool, or both of them, what can you add to this card, Shady? What's blocking them from letting go? Well, you're not blocky, but what do they need to work on in order to let go? Ah, there we go. Apathy. Apathy. Let me just get that up for you. And I find this interesting too. The apathy card, it has a sunflower on it. And this deck is for the business partners. I bought it specifically for the business partners, so it's not like, I don't think I'll ever use this deck for the sunflower. So I just find that interesting. Apathy. Ignite your passion, for it's the antidote to indifference. Indifference, disinterest, detachment.
I did it great.
Oh, good job.
Well, what about you?
Wonderful, very good. So,
I'm just having
yeah, I can see. It's really yellow too. Very good, very good.
You don't have to look over there. You have to. You got the front so you could say good.
Minute, guys. Oh, very good, wonderful. Okay, there you go.
How about just put in a big toilet and the spot?
Now, how about you do that?
Oh no, I'm too small.
We'll just leave it. I'll deal with it later. So, yeah, apathy. He could be feeling apathy towards letting go. Exactly. This is why Tool needs to initiate things, because Mew is possibly held back by fear, ego, and then Tool, is holding on because he's indifferent to the suffering that Mew is possibly going through, or he's disinterested in letting go. Or Mew wants to let go because he is starting to lose interest, feel indifferent, and detaching himself from Tool. It could be that too. Probably that, actually. It's probably more that. This is about how Mew feels about Tool, so it's not what Tool is feeling. So I would say...
out the way and do it for me.
You need to learn how to do these things yourself, girlie.
But I already did it all myself when I was in here.
Why didn't you do it again then? There you go, go on. So, yes. That kind of makes sense. And then the last card. Interesting card. Shady, what can you tell us about this card? Somebody is still figuring themselves out regarding possibly sexuality or attraction to someone. What can you tell us about this card, Shady? Whoa. That card seems to want to come out. I've caught it. Do you see that, guys? I've caught it between my fingers. It sort of worked its way out of the deck. Got it here. I stopped it from falling, but it's there. I think I'll take it. Oh, no way. Look what the card is, guys. Oh my goodness. Illusion. Illusion. Seek reality, even if it's raw and challenging. Mirage, fantasy, deception. Wow. How fitting is that, hey? So that's like... either Mew or Tool are seeking the truth right now, seeking reality. That goes with Tool's reading of, he's having a moment of clarity and he's about to get the ball rolling for getting back in alignment, getting back on the right track, stopping the deception and moving on.
You don't suppose to have the iPhone?
Turn the light off then, go on.
Alright.
Oh, that's dark. Hang on. Better open the window for that. Better. Still not the best, but better. Yeah, okay. Wow. The illusion. It's really interesting. Okay. Thank you, Shady. I think that's good for now. And now we go on to Blocky. We have Blocky here. Alright, so Blocky. What can you now add to this spread? please tell us about the intimacy card, fear and ego as well. Wow, that's so fitting. Hiding feelings. Hiding feelings. I'm blown away by, you know. And that was so fast too. Hang on. We need to get out of this and go to Blocky now. What's happening here? Why can't I turn that off? I'll just turn it off then. Blocky. Properties. Not showing. Oh, come on. Alright, hang on. I'll close it again. Let's try again. And what are we? Hidden feelings. Hiding feelings. Hiding feelings. There it is. There we go. Now it's showing up. Oh, it's a little bit off screen. Goodness me. Really? You can... Nope. I just have to do that. Yeah, okay, something... The recording just ended, yeah. I was expecting that to happen sooner or later.
Mama, give me a drink.
No. You had your milk. You had your milk. I'm still live. I'm still live, but my recording, I've run out of space for recording. It's bound to happen sooner or later. No. Either have water or something else. I will just... Doesn't get her way, she whinges and cries. It's all an act, guys. She's fine. I will just set my phone up as a backup just in case, because I don't want to miss anything valuable, you know what I mean? So I'll just start recording that now. Okay. Alright, so hidden feelings. Don't know if you can read that there, but I'm just going to leave it because otherwise there's other things going wrong. So hopefully I'll be more prepared next time. Anyway, you need to express how you feel to the one you love to see how they feel in return. So hidden feelings, hiding feelings. The reason Mew is finding it hard to possibly have chemistry with Tool, and why he is looking back on, reminiscing what may have already been. Fear, ego, and hidden feelings. Makes sense? Alright, and then Blocky, what can you tell us about this let go and apathy? So what is blocking you from letting go despite his apathy about it all, his disinterest, his indifference, his starting to detach himself from the situation? What's holding him back from letting go? What's blocking him from letting go? Really sad I can't see what you're chatting, guys. Ambivalent. Ambivalent. Oh, okay, interesting. Hang on. Let me get that up. Try to get that up. Ambivalent. You say you want a lover, but you're not all in. Take time to figure out what you want. Oh my goodness. What do you want from me today, honey? You're really being too much. You want me to deal with this? Here, I'll deal with this. Okay, here you go. Drink?
Yeah.
Where's your bottle?
Right in
And
here.
drink this. Here.
Right here.
And drink this.
Right here.
Try this. Go on. Drink that.
No.
Here.
I don't want you like that. This one.
You want this one?
Uh,
Drink that one.
Alright. I know.
Okay. Ambivalent. I'll read it again. You say you want a lover, but you're not all in. Take time to figure out what you want. Wow. As if we didn't... Can you please turn that down or go further away? It's too loud. As if we didn't know As if we didn't know Mew was at a crossroads as it is with what he's doing. That's... Wow. And that is his blockage for letting go. What do I keep saying? He's being tempted or reeled back into the luxury, to the wealth, to the everything that... I've got 3 cameras. Everything else that he can get from being in this connection with Tool right now. So he doesn't know what he wants. Unlike back in the past when he straight away knew that he would choose true love over money, right now he's struggling. He's struggling. He's like, you say you want a lover, but you're not all in. You need to take time to figure out what you want. Right? Okay, and then lastly the Sexuality and Illusion card. What can you tell me about these cards, Blocky? What's blocking possibly Mew from figuring out how he truly feels is the illusion. It's the illusion, isn't it? How he truly feels about the illusion, or what part he plays in this illusion. But what's blocking him? What's blocking him here? What's blocking him here from possibly ending the illusion or seeing more clearly regarding the illusion? Was that a... I thought I saw a flipped card. Yes, I did. There it is. There was only one? I think so. And we got Too Hard. Very good. Put it elsewhere. Put it in the sink. Go on. Put it in the sink. In the sink. Too Hard we got, which is... hang on, I'll put it up for you first. Too Hard. I don't know why it's off screen there for you guys. I'm sorry. Don't know why it's like that. I had it all set up that it wouldn't be like that, but anyway. Yeah, I already know about that. I'm recording on my phone for now, and I'll fix that later. So, the Too Hard card. You believe that it has to be hard, but it doesn't. Let love flow naturally in your life. Isn't that interesting? So, possibly the illusion that he's living and the unsurety, excuse me, unsurety of how he actually feels, is because he thinks he needs to fight this battle. Is because he feels like he needs to win this battle for equality. No, he doesn't, because they've already passed the thing now. But it's almost like he thinks this thing going on with